Hey everybody, and welcome back to Borderlands the Pre-Sequel. Last episode we got rolling out. This episode, we're doing the Splinter Group. We're gonna do a little bit of farming. Just a touch of farming. And by a touch I mean a lot of farming. We're gonna go, and we're gonna kill the Splinter Group. And then after we kill the Splinter Group, we're gonna be level 15. And we're gonna go fight the Snowman in the Headhunter DLC. And then we're gonna farm him. And then we're gonna go to New York, and then we're gonna go to Vermont, and then Virginia, and then Minnesota, and then the White House. Sorry, just had a sip of coffee there. Check out this. You can do a little skip there. You can hop on top of that, hop on top of pop, skip, throw a grenade, skip. Combat is for chumps. Playing the game is for chumps. Wow, that is nasty. Oh no, 300 bucks. That actually is a little bit annoying. I'm just gonna kill him just to kill him. Check out this pre-fire. You get him with a little rat-a-tat. Yeah. Look at that. Even with all that, they still managed to do some cheeky damage to you. Actually, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this. It's probably a smart idea to grab grenades before we do this. Because I like to get all these guys in one clean cycle because they can deal pretty good damage because they are considered a mini boss. And also we're pretty underleveled in general. But you know, whose fault is that? Wow, alright man, I see how it is. I'm not gonna waste my ammo. I guess I'm just gonna get you while I can. Try to not get killed by your own grenade, that would be foolish. Pre-fire that guy. Ooh, beautiful little level up. Can't get the ammo. I think I'll just trap him. Beautiful. Look at that. None of them got to go into their secret hideaway. That's beautiful. For those of you who haven't seen what our skills are, we can reload fast, and we have a little bit more what is it, magazine size, and this also gives us incendiary damage when we are in fight for your life, which is essentially like an in-between dead state, where you can potentially revive yourself. The password is 123 for the record. Just if you guys are annoyed with that little puzzle right there, and then you get to fight this guy for a little bit of extra stuff. Ew, it sucked up the sewage. Man, I love physics. I should have been playing with physics a long time ago. Also, Flinter is a little bit tougher than the rest, so be wary of him. Hello. Oh, I can finally equip the thing. Yeah, I'll swap you. No, I'll swap you for you. And then I'll check you versus you. How much? Let me see, reload speed. 9 seconds, jeez. Got 4 shots. I like this more. I like this for just raw damage. And I mean, check out that melee build. Ooh, I'll take a little roid shield. Tempting. It is tempting. I'd pick up that shield. That's how I feel. But you know what? We're farming, so let's keep it moving because we're gonna be fighting these guys a few times. I like the slow process of it. Also, we're gonna probably sell our stuff because we're a little bit over equipped right now. We don't need any of this. I was a little attached to it for no reason. We don't have accelerate. A ton of grenades we don't need. Beautiful. Oh, what? What happened there? Shoot me? No. Stop making me shoot me! Jeez. Alright, can I pick up your quest just so you shut up? Just so you shut up. It is a pretty good quest though. It does give you a blue shield or a blue shotgun. And it's a Hyperion shotgun too. And if you don't know, we haven't actually seen any Hyperion shotguns, but Hyperion shotguns are some of the best shotguns in the game. Just out of manufacturer-ness. Because they just they're accurate and they gain more accuracy the more that you shoot with them. Take that for the damage. Pick that up because it feels right. Shoot you because I'm angry at you. Pick up my stuff. You know, I'll pick up my stuff. The one time you'll see me intentionally picking up money. I won't waste it on you. We got bigger fish to fry. Because now they start auto-spawning. Oh, come on, friend. Oh, come on, friend. Oh, come on, friend. That's a little rough. That's a little rough. It's always embarrassing when you get killed by something you're farming. You know, that's like a farmer dying in his field and then his plants eating him. That is beautiful, though. That is beautiful. All right, you show yourself. Get out. Get out with yourself. Nah, just get him.
Here you go.
Ooh, hello. What? All right, man, get over here. Get over here, you big lug.
Another challenge complete.
Beautiful. And then we will quickly go get Flinter. Also, you'll see we're getting a lot of XP for that. A lot of XP. Probably want to restock on a little bit of ammo if we can. And then let's get them all up in the sewage water again. Why not? Excuse me, you should be like up in there. Okay, that works. Drop any purples? Nope, just iridium. Here's... oh, I thought that was a shotgun. I was gonna demonstrate what a shotgun was. What a Hyperion shotgun one specifically was. And yeah, we're just gonna do this until we're like level 15-ish. And then we're gonna move to the next mission. Which is actually a little bit more of a quest. Not just this over and over again. I'm doing my best to not be too farmy, because I want to keep it all like roughly entertaining. Hello, I would like to buy from you, thank you. Rockets and grenades. Yeah, we got a nice little power curve going on here. We're using mostly explosive stuff, which is a little cheap, but I mean, come on. You're seeing these results. Also, look at that beautiful grenade toss. We just slipped it. Also, I hate in games when you can't take a step over tiny things. I will give the game some slack though, because it is old. Just cool, and I'm just observing the loot, man. Don't you do your swipe. I know your tricks. We can melee. Yeah. Oh, don't crash on me, please. This is peculiar. This is a new phenomenon. Specifically, if it's like an online mode, it's a little bit more like this. I'm gonna give it a second here. Oh, we'll give it a second. We're gonna hope for the best. I'm scared. I think it crashed. I think it might have crashed there. Let's take a Oh. Let's see, I'm gonna try and maybe close the tab. Yeah, definitely not responding. I can see that much. All right, let's see if we can't pull it up quickly. There we go.
Okay,
Let me just, a little bit of live editing. Hopefully that's not too out of frame, like the Don't Starve episodes are gonna be eventually. Oh man, it even messed up the display like size. All right, but we're back. A little unfortunate, but you know what? That's fine. We're just gonna move around these guys. We're not gonna blow them up. Just kidding. Oh, is she talking to us every time? Oh, I guess we have to turn in the mission. Well, it's a good thing they spawn anyways. I'm gonna be careful with that blast radius on that. Stop with yourself, man. Do we have Flicker? No. Whenever I think of Flicker, I think of that boss from Dark Souls 3 DLC. That goes, it's flickering, the flame, it's flickering. Like, I love that voice. Whatever that voice is, I love it. I know it's like a fake Scottish accent. That's like way too intense, but I mean, come on. It's showbiz, baby.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Is that everybody? That was pretty clean. Yeah, not bad. And hopefully you guys can also enjoy the farming a little bit, just for the loot you get to see. Because this is prime time for us to be getting the good stuff. Just cool it, bro. Well, you're also doing the die. You guys are like lawnmowers. You know, you gotta rev them up. I mean, geez.
These mutants are not to be trifled with. Cut them no slack.
It'd be nice if we could just find like a random purple, you know? Just out of nowhere. It'd be nice. We're a little bit low on grenades and stuff like that, but I think we can just run the cycle.
Explosives! Got something for ya. Silence.
Lovely. No legendaries. Yet. Beautiful. I hope that does good damage. Yay. No, don't damage me. Okay, cool. We leveled up and that worked out. Don't do it. There we go. We lived. We lived. It's all good. I will pick this up. I will, for sure. Let me see. Yeah, no, I'm taking this. Thank you. This is a Hyperion shotgun. Very, very good weapons these are. Pick that up just to pick it up. Just to hold it in my hands. Look at that. We're blazing. We're blazing. We're 420 blazing, man. We had a little minor setback with the what's it called? What is it called? Oh, when our game crashed, yeah.
Get your ass gone!
Aw, that hurts.
Keep what few wits you have about you. These mutants are not
Man, I should have turned in that mission.
no slack.
I don't want to hear that voice line a million times. In Borderlands, the pre-sequel, there's a certain farm. Oh, in this game too, there's also a certain farm where there's enemies that constantly are respawning over and over again. Hello, where are the friends at? Friends? Friends? Ooh, lucky pot shot. Lucky pot shot. That's why you hire me. I mean, just look at it. I like this part right here where you gotta like manage your grenades, you know? It's like its own mini game. Hey, you're supposed to be dead. I'm pretty sure we didn't receive oh, we didn't kill either one of those guys. You kidding me? And now we got this cool sniper. I'm a big fan of this. Shoots really, really fast. And remember, we can restrain enemies, so we can do a little something like this. Because eventually our grenades are going to be lame, but we can just do something like this, you know? Just like crit, you know what I mean? Got a nice little bandit shotgun. You see, this is one thing I don't like. Why do I need life tap? Life tap is at the bottom of the skill tree. I'm level 14, man. In what world would I equip that? Like, I feel like they should have like, they should figure out a way to make it a little bit more like just let me like boost all my skills, right? Like, isn't that like the simple way to do it? Like, let me boost all of my skills with like the comms and like let them like randomly generate, and like, yeah, some are gonna be like better than others. Like, I don't know. It's better than just like having like random comms that you're never gonna touch. Like in a million years. Maybe I'm a bit of a negative Nancy on that one. Yeah, I'll waste my grenades. Why wouldn't I?
Keep what few wits you have about you. These mutants are not to be trifled with. Cut them no slack.
Oops. Oh no, I gotta go on the peasant ladder for lame people. I feel disgusting touching it. I'll equip that, why not? You know what? That just felt good. That just felt good, you know? Just equipping the raid shield because my shield was broken to kill those guys. That just felt. I'd never use raid shields. That, you know, that's why I record videos right there for moments like that. It makes me reappreciate video games. Anyways, what was that? What did I have equipped? You? There we go. Oh, why was there no rap there? You guys notice that? It's like a dance, an elegant dance of tempo and pace. It's like a ballerina. It's like a ballerina sport. And then sometimes it just doesn't kill him. What? If that was a Wild West draw, I would have got my headshot in because I missed. I fucking missed. You train your whole life with a pistol as a cowboy. And the one draw you get, the one duel you get into, you fucking miss. I love that you can snap that latch before it's
Hold it right there.
all the way down or all the way up. Let me see here. I'll sell it. Ooh, first little E-Tech. I'll pick it up. I'll hold it in my hand just to show you guys. Eh? Isn't that interesting? Isn't that vid? We can also equip this little number right here. That's much better.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we got a nice little purple, and we're level 15. I feel like that's enough. That's a good little area to call it. Don't wanna be here for too long. So now we get to move to the second area where we're gonna be farming. But don't worry, it's cool. We're gonna be doing a headhunter pack. And one more level and we get Cloud Kill. Cloud Kill is awesome. You can literally kill Hyperions with it, with like level 1 gear. We can also turn in our mission here real quick. While it still does anything, we might actually want to have the shotgun we get from it, because it is a cool blue shotgun. You get a lot from this mission. You get a shotgun and you get like a cool farm. Man, Borderlands is the type of game that inspired me to like want to like make video games. I've never successfully like done it. I'm gonna be honest, coding is just a whole league above what I'm capable of, at least as of this moment. But Borderlands just makes me want to, you know. It makes me see all the joy in it. Or I'm thinking about like, oh, how the balance works between what guns go for what quests and stuff like that. And like what areas are like farmable for what kind of loot, and how the loot affects your character, and why certain things are balanced for certain reasons. Anyways, we're gonna go to the Headhunters and we're gonna check out Marcus's Mercenary Shop. This is a little DLC quest line. Also, this pistol sucks. It's an E-Tech. It's got little flanges on it, but it sucks. Ooh, and we got a cool little Hyperion shotgun there. Pick that up. Pick that beauty up. I know we had another shotgun, but you know, I like to change it up. Yeah, also this just does more damage. It is close though. It's very close. But it also shoots faster and has it shoots less efficiently, but I feel like it's better because it's more accurate. It'll be better when we get downed for sure.
Full of laughing and singing. They're good customers, though, and they haven't responded about the shipment of guns I sent them.
Marcus is one of my more tolerable characters. One of my more favorite characters. You know, I like his archetype. He's literally just a greedy businessman who's like ruthless. You know, I appreciate that. He doesn't like fuck around with like embarrassing himself and shit like that, where I get like secondhand cringe from it. Like, no, he's literally just ripping me off. Thank you for ripping me off. You know? That's how all shopkeepers, not all shopkeepers, but you know what I mean. It's like, it's not a bad personality. For a video game, at least. In real life, I mean, I don't know. It's probably useful to be greedy in real life. But you didn't hear that from me. Yeah, a little pre-fire. Look at that, can't even kill him, he got health gated. For those of you who don't know, in Borderlands, you can't die in one shot. It's physically impossible. The worst that can happen is it'll take you all the way down to half of your HP if you're at full HP. It'll take you to half of your HP with your shield broken, and then a second shot will need to hit you to actually kill you. So in the late game, enemies are much more, they do a ton more damage, so it's typically a smart idea to have a little bit of a healing weapon, so that way you can get over health gate is what they call it, which is over 50% of your HP. So that way the next shot of damage doesn't kill you. So you'll see a lot of the times when you have like really late game characters, they'll go to like 0, or they won't go to 0, they'll go to like 1 or 2 or like 15 HP, and then it'll instantly jump back up, and then it'll instantly jump back down to 13. And that's essentially how you used to stay alive, especially in the more unbalanced areas. Because enemies get a little bit ridiculous in this game after a while, but it's a lovely progression of difficulty. Also, I like this Headhunter pack. Like, yeah, it's goofy, yeah, there are shitty puns, but like, you know, they went for it.
The idiots of Gingerton bought a bunch of guns from me so they could just give them to each other as presents. Whatever. If they're so nice, how
Got
come they're
something for ya.
frozen? Checkmate.
Like, I appreciate his like slow moral quandaries about, why are these guys nice?
You know,
I love this line.
once. I gave Moxie everything when we were married. You know she's why I'm fat, right? She said, Marcus, make your enemies underestimate you. If you're ruthless, look fat. If you're smart, look sexy. Bright girl. Miss her sometimes.
If you know the lore of Borderlands, that's just like such a sweet line, actually. And yeah, we have pretty good fire damage right now. I think the boss at the end of this, well, they're like a pretty notoriously easy boss because they're like very weak to fire damage, which is like, you know, the main element that you're gonna be toting around for default enemies like psychos. But if you're not prepared, and if you're just trying to farm, and you're going into this level like really low, it can be a little humbling when he like gets you, and then he just keeps freezing you, and you can't deal enough damage, and you're just like you're shooting like this. I wouldn't say it's humbling. I'd say it's discouraging. You know, he can be frustrating when he starts spamming you with the ice attack that makes your aim like wobble around. Start using the stuff we got. Listen, there's a reason I play Borderlands and not competitive sniping games. Also, look at the Hyperion shotguns. Like, these just look like big mamas, you know what I mean? Like, I adore the gun design. I'm not a gun guy by any means, but just by sheer graphic design, it's amazing. Also, I recommend you focus on getting that Bullymong first, because otherwise you're not going to be able to jump on to this thing, and you're not going to be able to access that red crate, which is, I always like to get red crates, you know? They're like the best chest in the game, I think. I think there are like different variants on them. Oh man. Okay, well, that's gonna suck. Actually knocked us to the perfect distance. Can you chill? Surprisingly efficient Goliath.
Now let's get the train back to town where it'll be safe. You gotta lower the bridge, but I think
Look at that.
the gears underneath it
Just barely made it. Can't even pick up the stuff. We gotta sell stuff more often. It's one of my big issues. I always know to look for stuff, but I never like use it. This is actually a very good gun. Talk about that. It's like 60. It's a little faster. It's a bandit gun too, so it has like more ammo. It's got a 10% ignite chance. It's got 50 burn damage per second. I never really know how to do the burn calculations, you know? But man, I love all sorts of RPGs. It's really weird, but throughout this entire playthrough, I've been thinking about Cube World. You guys don't know what Cube World is. It's a voxel world, but it's an RPG, and you can play as like rangers and hunters and warriors and mages and stuff like that. And it's really cute, you know. It's like a Skyrim, but like you play as like little pixel characters, and it's a little bit of a dead game. I think it's like its development just sort of like slowed down. I'm not too sure about it. I'm sure there's like a video deep dive that I like half skimmed, but yeah, Cube World was a very vibey experience for those who watched it at the time. You could like go around in like a big like voxel world, and it was like fantasy, and you would go and you could fight like orcs and stuff like that, and you were a really tiny squat character, and all the other like mobs were massive, and you really felt like you had to like use your skills and like run away from them and like kite them and like strategically use your potions, because you couldn't just like go into your inventory like in Skyrim and just drink like a ton of health potions. You had to like fit that into like your combat space, and it was like a melee game with like some like magic like area of effect abilities. And I really appreciated Cube World for what it was, because like you could like level up your character. It was very similar to Borderlands, which is probably why I thought about it in the first place. But that's also another game that I'd say inspires me to like want to like create games. And that was really all I had to say about it. Just if you remember it, you know, that was dope. And if you don't know it, check it out. I have a version of it. I'm pretty sure it never really like officially released, but I'm sure that there are like versions that you can like get out there. I recommend checking out YouTube videos, and then you can probably find something in like the link. But I don't have any attachments to that, so I'm gonna leave that one up to you guys. I don't know. I guess I just appreciate like simple movement skills. It's also the same with Overwatch, where you can just sort of shoot around. Like Genji, for example, he can dash through enemies, and it's a straight attack. It's got an exact range of 15 meters, and he also has a deflect ability. He has like a small kit that does like a very simple thing. It's kind of like what's it called? Like Smite, I guess. Where you just have like very, very simple like attacks that are you know, they attack a certain way. And I love the concept of like building characters that have like certain attacks. Borderlands has a little bit of that, like especially once you get to more of the like end of the skill tree type things. But I don't know, there's just like admittedly you have to like balance it. But for example, in Cube World, you could play as a mage, and there was fire spells, and there were water spells, and they had like different particle effects, and they were really pleasant to look at. I remember that because they were like very simple voxel designs. And it would essentially, you could like target an enemy, and then you'd like cast a little circle of damage around it, and you'd have to stand still and like summon the circle, and then that would leave you a little bit open. So it was like balanced, and then you'd probably like you do like a little bit of damage for it, but then you'd have to like move away and like run, or like if you messed up and got hit, you'd have to like run. It's sort of like Dark Souls in that aspect, where it's like you gotta like balance your time. Dark Souls has a really interesting combat system, but I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. I feel like Dark Souls, like, it's really good and I want it to continue doing its own thing. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm a big fan of Dark Souls combat, where, well, specifically what I'm talking about is when each attack is slow and interruptible, so you have to make sure that you time your attacks carefully. You can't spam. That's essentially all Dark Souls is like, don't spam. You know, you like watch an attack, you time a specific roll, and then you attack them. But I wouldn't recommend it for like to be made over and over and over again. Like I love like where it's at right now. I feel like there's definitely an appropriate level of Dark Souls combat, but I would hate for it to start getting picked up by like more AAA companies. It's like, oh, it's the thing to do, because it's really good, but I want it to do its own thing, and I want more like simple combat. For instance, like in Cube World and in Overwatch, where you can you have like specific abilities, and they're powerful, but they're also situational, and you have to find the moment to use them efficiently. And like an ability's usability isn't necessarily dependent on how high a level that ability is, but more so on how you use it at like what time. Another example is Genji's Deflect. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a Genji man, so I know mostly about that character. Genji's Deflect is a 0 damage ability if nobody's shooting at you. But if you have the whole team shooting at you, like say there was a Junkrat who was shooting grenades, and you deflect that back at him, you now do way more damage than Genji could ever deal with his base weapon, which is just some tiny shurikens. So that's a really interesting way of balancing out the character to be potential. But yeah, I'd love to, if I ever made a game, hypothetically, I think I'd like to have a more simple combat system like that. For reference, Overwatch definitely has guns. It's definitely a gun game. But it's also a little bit like it's a little bit like a MOBA, I guess. A little bit like Smite. I haven't really played Smite myself. I don't really play games like that, where you like rush down like lines and stuff like that. And I'm not a big fan of the top-down view, but I do love the like simple like combat abilities. I guess you could also like substitute that for like XCOM, where you have abilities that do specific things, and they're generally useful abilities, so you have to like make a choice of like what to have. Also, Snowman, very good for giving you gear. It's been a while since I actually played. We literally just ran through the whole like end of the quest while doing this. But look at this bladed SMG. It's fire. It's got a bigger magazine size. It's got a slightly lower reload, but it does more damage. That's tempting. That's tempting. I think if we're going to be fighting this boss, it's probably a good idea to equip this. Can you just cool it, brother? I don't think we want a blue that, although this shotgun is tantalizing. Yes, very tantalizing. Jacob's shotguns are like the only shotgun that can kind of compete with Hyperion shotguns. And that's just because they deal so much damage. And then after we beat this boss guy, we actually get to go up and open up a chest. And it's a big chest. It's literally bigger than any chest in the game. It's like opening up like 4 red chests. So it's a badass chest. It's delivered to you on a train every time. Like this is fun farming, where it's like, I don't know, it's like it's a goofy mob you're fighting, which is like very MMO-y. But also, you just get like tons of loot. I mean, come on. Look at it. This is also a great way to get class mods, if you guys don't know. Something I like to do is I can hop up here and I can just look at the rarity. Got some cat class mods. Let me see, Mind's Eye. We don't have that. We got Wreck. Got the Restoration Sweet Release. I don't think we could even get those if we tried. I think I definitely will take some of that. Alright. And yeah, now we get to fight that guy again. And I think I'll kill him like 2 more times and I'll call the episode there. But this has been a nice little episode. I enjoyed talking about some of my favorite games. I gotta say, making videos is a very therapeutic experience. It's just a fun thing to do. If you're out there and you don't, if you want to make YouTube videos, and maybe you like had a dream of making YouTube videos as like a little kid, I highly recommend you at least try it. You'll get like a little bit of roadblock in the first place. Also, briefly, Cloud Kill is just badass. You know, it's the big shit. It's the big cheese. Because you hit an enemy one time with a little, and then it summons a giant acid cloud that deals massive damage. Like they buffed it, so it's crazy. Like look at that. You're not supposed to kill those enemies. I killed that enemy, and then boom, I can do it again. And any one shot. That will keep us alive. You know, this is the healing, you know, skill tree. This is the survival skill tree. Bam, bam, bam. Keep you alive. And it keeps you alive by just killing enemies, which is the best way to keep you alive, you know what I mean? That's why I like the life tap ability. Also, can we give it up for this gun design? Like, look at that. I love that, like, not camo, but camo design. And I love... It's just so, like, beautifully, like, illustrated, you know? Like, I can tell somebody drew that. I know. YouTuber discovers cell shading for the first time. But, like, it's just a beauty. This gun is a little shiny, but you know what? It does feel powerful. This gun, I love the, like, I don't know how to describe it, the engine looking, like, front bit. You know, it looks like a 6-cylinder engine. That's how you know it does. It's here to do business. It's here to get work done. And that part genuinely does make the weapon much better. We can also get a ton of height off of that guy's bounce if we want. It's very interesting. There's like a circle of like knockback that happens. Before he goes down, I want to blast him with grenades. He does love to go down, so I recommend that you time it when you want to use your grenades, because it does suck when you waste your grenades, because when he goes down, he's invulnerable. You can blast that hat away, get the fuck out of here. I do like this farm. It's a pretty quick farm. You don't have to run anywhere. It's not obnoxious. And the loot is just lovely. Do we have relics? What relic do we have? Ah, Vault Hunter's relic. I don't really know if that genuinely does anything. Like, of all the relics, I have never felt like, oh wow, good thing we had that Vault Hunter's relic equipped. You know? Like, I just swap, like, arbitrarily at some point, because I'm just, like, not feeling it anymore. I'm just like, look at all these cool little bits of loot that I can't pick up. Whatever, I'll pick them up. You know? One thing I am a little bit sad about is that Maya doesn't have good, like, efficient movement speed. There's no way to, like, make her move faster. Other than, like, fleet. And you need a very specific piece of loot for that, and it also makes you very, very, very weak. I wonder if we can pick up fleet. Are we a low enough level? High enough level? Yeah, we can pick up fleet. Well, actually no, we can only get like 1 level of fleet, so it's not entirely worth it yet. If I were to get a fleet comm, I'd want to do it when we could actually like afford it, you know? At least afford to get it in full, I mean. Yeah, she's mostly like a team player, which is cool. I just wish that there was more focus on her like individual skills. Like she's pretty powerful, but I don't know, a lot of her skills are just like you throw them away essentially if you're playing solo. Ooh, that's a lovely grenade launcher, or not grenade launcher, rocket launcher. You guys want to see if I can hit that shot on these guys again? Get a quick little. Ooh, double kill. Yeah, Maya's the only character that can realistically get those guys. Because the acid kill, not only does it do a ton of damage, due to the fact that it deals a ton of elemental damage, it also tends to stun enemies, which makes them stay still and hold in the mist for far longer than is reasonable. It really does take advantage of their slow animations to the maximum degree. I sound like such a nerd, but you know, it's been a long day.
Whoa.
Got a blue. Maya saw 1 blue and said, hubba, hubba. Like, look at this art design, you know? The fact that the Hyperion satellite is just a massive, like it looks like the International Space Station 1. It looks like a giant eye too that's constantly looking over you. And 3, it looks like a giant derpy H for Hyperion. Like, that's good design. It's like the Eye of Sauron. I wouldn't be surprised if they took major inspiration from that. Like, that's just beautiful world building, you know? That screams, this is a specific world. It's not like any other. It's a specific world. Also, we're like 20 feet in the air. That's fine. He just spawned in. Second death, put it on the list. Don't you dare hop under the ground instantly. I was about to say. Let me... I feel like the bash should do a little bit more damage. IMO. Just IMO. I am HO, in my humble opinion, bro. Oh shit. That's a whole new acronym. I'm not ready for that level of acronym. I am HO, bro. B. Ah, man, I'm bad at this. Like, check this out right here. Incendiary damage. It's just like, wouldn't you want to deal damage instead of just having like better loot? Like, who cares about the slightly better loot, right? Like, this is like, I'm pretty sure it gives you like a slightly better chance of getting like blues, maybe. Like, who cares about that? I would like the critical thinking. I like fire Hyperion shotguns, especially purple ones. We should really be selling, man.
So much to learn.
All right, now what skill do I want to get? Flicker is a good skill to have in general. Helios is cool because this deals everything except for fire, so you want to deal fire individually. Backdraft kind of sucks. Chain reaction is pretty cool. You know what? I'd say chain reaction. I feel like that's a pretty good skill. Because it's our damage. I used to think that it was like the enemy's damage, but I'm pretty sure it's our damage. I'll leave that fire comm on the ground for a little bit longer, just because we are technically farming. So maybe this comm does something for us. But look at that. Now we start dealing fire and corrosion damage. Like, it's beautiful. And we can just check over here, check out the big crate, and we'll be moving on. And also, we're not going to do this guy's mission. I'm going to try and avoid doing as many lame missions as possible. I'm just going to do the missions that I've like played this game over that I got like a little rhythm to it. Ooh, a deadly bloom. Can I read this? Could have sworn I could read those. Nope, can't read it with that sight. There are certain sites in this game that you can read stuff with, but none of my sites I can read stuff with. What do you mean theoretically? Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's good for like rezzing us, I guess. I don't really have any problem with it. It's just I kind of like our current shield, you know? Yeah, we can use our class mods to boost our elemental damage too, but I mean, the cat class mod is just too amazing right now. But I think that's going to do it for today's content. If you liked that episode and you want to see more like it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how you're feeling about the series. I'm having a lot of fun making it, and I hope you guys are having a lot of fun watching it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.